Tonight we are getting our first look inside of a first-of-its-kind LGBTQ homeless shelter in the county.
It's part of the Interfaith Shelter Network's county-wide system. News 8's Abby Alford is live in Hillcrest with more on the critical services being provided. Abby?
Barbara Lee and Marcella, the Hillcrest branch will focus on LGBTQ homeless. For privacy reasons, we cannot disclose the location, but leaders say there is a tremendous need. And just in the last week since they opened, they've already received calls for information. They've tripled.
Across the country, 40% of homeless youth identify as LGBTQ.
As aren't gay, there are people that just get kicked out of their homes.
In San Diego, Interfaith Shelters Network, or ISN, opened the county's first 7-night-a-week LGBTQ shelter with 12 beds. In its second week, 10 guests who are situationally homeless have joined the Hillcrest branch.
There's so much discrimination, and not just from their families, but from, anybody on the street.
ISN says it received a $100,000 grant from the Cushman Foundation to launch the shelter. For 34 seasons, it's helped homeless across the county. The Hillcrest branch is its 8th. Partnering with 7 churches, guests rotate to undisclosed congregations every 2 weeks.
And the number of emails, either for support or just for assistance, easily doubled.
Guests can stay up to 12 weeks. Outreach coordinator Kelsey Martinez says each week they'll meet with their case manager if their education or goal income is met. Then they can receive a voucher for the next week with the ultimate goal to move into housing. Off camera, I spoke to a 34-year-old man who moved from New Orleans who's gone on several promising job interviews in the past week.
The guests that we have currently are really becoming a cohesive unit. They're all looking out for each other. They help each other throughout the day when they're not in the shelter.
A safe place to empower our LGBTQ homeless.
To be able to make a difference, to be able to invite it into the darker parts of people's lives. How did you get there? It's an honor.
Interfaith Services says 55 to 57% of its guests end up in long-term housing. They say that number would be higher if they had more funding. Barbara Lee and Marcella.
All right, Abby, thank you.